Right, let me share my journey with you, how I transit to this wellness career after my 40 years of corporate life. Well, that was a kind of wake-up call after working for 8 years in the healthcare sector and seeing the soaring costs in sickness care. Of course, prior to coming into the wellness career, I have gone through a span of 10 years. I call that a decade of ventures, doing different types of trading business in distributing stainless steel accessories, trading in commodities and project in renewable energy. And for the last 2 years, I even plan to set up a small spa retail shop for my second half journey. Finally, after assessing the trends in the vision and direction in our global aging population and the anti-aging business, I finally took a bold step and quit my corporate job during the start of the circuit breaker in April 2020. My aim is to stay youthful and purposeful. So now I'm retired from the corporate world and retire, R-E-T-Y-R-E, for a new preventive wellness career, as I always believe the ownership of one health is ourself. Right, let me share a slide. Okay, if you have ever tried to figure out how much you need to have to retire in Singapore, this answer requires one to imagine what life is going to be like when we stop working. Income is temporary, expenses is permanent. Of course, some of you have been working for decades, may have accumulated your CPF monies for retirement funds, but is it enough with the rising cost of living, inflation and other unexpected commitments? Especially since the COVID pandemic started almost 2 years back, unemployment rates doubled and deaths were forcefully cleaned up during the pandemic. With all the uncertainties, it got many people thinking about their lives' value and more intentional living. If this situation perfectly describes what are you going through now, stay and join me to find out and explore with an open mind. Right, on 1st November, Straits Times published that retirement and re-employment ages in Singapore will be progressively raised to 65 and 70 starting from July 2022. Do people want to work after the retirement age? Of course, if they can be re-employed, some would stay if they have passion for their work. But would you want to do that? Do people, your whole life have been working. When is the day that you can enjoy time, freedom, and do what you want? Let's get into some real facts when you plan to retire. From 2020 to 2030, these 10 years, there will be a steep increase of silver aging. About 1 in 5 residents would be 65 years or older. Are you one of them? You see the figure here, 24% of Singapore's population of 5.5 million. In fact, the population has been dropping now. That means close to 1 million people are 65 or older. The aging issue is global and not in Singapore alone. This is very scary, right? We do not have enough babies born to support the elderly. Less than 40,000 babies are born every year, and it is unable to replace the aging population. Let's take a look at the forecasted workforce distribution by 2030. Look at the green head here. The green head is the baby boomers. With job automation and AI, AI means artificial intelligence, the baby boomers have to be reskilled in order to be re-employed. And at this time, it is the transition time of the last boomers to start to retire if they are still working. And you see the boomers on top here, followed by Gen X and Gen Y, the yellow one, and the Gen Z. these are about 2-3 generations away. By 2030, the workforce will be supported by Gen X, substantially by millennials and the Gen Z coming in. And they will be the ones reshaping the future of the workforce. And they are extremely tech savvy and can work in fast-paced environment. So baby boomers, how many 10 years do you have to make plans? Don't wait until you have no energy. Especially during the COVID pandemic, not only those who are seniors that lose their jobs, even the younger ones too. For Gen X and Gen Y and the young Gen Z, you can start to plan and work towards building your pipeline with leveraging and a more sustainable path towards your early retirement. Many of you know that as you aged, related chronic degenerative diseases sets in. In fact, all these degenerative diseases have been seen even at a younger age. Recently, I have a friend who had 2 arteries blocked. One of the artery need to do bypass and balloon. Another artery need angioplasty with 3 stents. She's only at the age of 44 and now on daily aspirin, and sometimes she has side effects with water retention on her both feet. How long is she going to be on medication? And this could be on long term. Health issues on multiple chronic diseases like the 3 highs. Very commonly, the 3 highs are high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and high sugar. Singapore government is concerned on the growing numbers of diabetic diseases, especially in the aging population. Baby boomer generation is defining the importance of healthy aging and healthy living, as age is a risk factor for chronic conditions. Besides the 3 highs, could be cancer, heart disease, osteoporosis, degenerative issues, and Alzheimer's diseases, and so on. This is a statistic from Singapore Ministry of Health on distribution of disability adjusted life years in 2019. You can see majority that causes disability on acute sicknesses like stroke, heart and arteries under vascular disease. Diabetes is also under cardiovascular disease, osteoarthritis, and cancer. These 3 groups add up to be a total of 50% with disability. Jobs opportunities are getting lesser. Are you prepared? Especially for those who are senior aged. Company will replace them with younger and cheaper staff. The news in the Straits Times on Tomorrow's Medicine, written in 2019, mentioned that more Singaporeans over the age of 60 having difficulty carrying out daily activities based on ongoing survey. Our average life expectancy age is about 85. Do you want to live our last 10 years of life in a functional quality of life or on wheelchair bound? Most people will need long-term care. You will see more wheelchairs than prams on the street. Now let's take a look at the next video. What will your last 10 years look like? On the left will be a functional lifestyle with your family members, or on the right.
What will your last 10 years look like? Will you be quick enough for a game of tag with your grandchild? Strong enough to embrace every moment? Will you grow old with vitality? Or get old with disease? It's time to decide. Change your future at Make Health Lab.
Thank you, video. Do you want to be cared by robot as we do not have enough nurses? We want to stay healthy so that we can look after ourselves. Singapore faces nurses shortfall for years to come. This is not in Singapore alone. Globally, the world is also short of nurses. To cope with the demand that is expected to rise with the aging population, Singapore Ministry of Health will grow the local workforce to use automation and technology. Is your retirement sum foolproof in tandem with your health? Your overall healthcare costs will affect your retirement sum, and you don't really know how much you're spending. Your child can borrow from you for their college. Can you borrow for your retirement? On welfare is not retirement. So many people spend their health gaining wealth and then have to spend their wealth to regain their health, but you may not be able to get back your health by then. Is there a way that you can have health and wealth at the same time? I will show you how later. Healthcare costs are known to be very expensive in Singapore, and behind every patient's mind is the worry that they can't pay the bills. For some of you, you may have brought insurance with higher premium for better quality stay and claims that can offer in private hospital. Well, make sure that you are getting the right insurance coverage. About 2 years back, when my husband had to undergo an emergency 7 to 8 hours major surgery for his ruptured artery, I wanted to send him to the private hospital where I'm working as I have staff discount. Well, luckily, due to the emergency, he was sent to the restructured hospital, which was just 5 minutes drive away from my home. He was unable to claim his insurance due to pre-existing condition not known. I was thankful that his bills in the restructured hospital were manageable with the subsidy from the government. Otherwise, if I have insisted to send him to the private hospital, I would probably have to sell my flat to pay for the unexpected cost of the hospital bills. Thank God. We all know that aging with all kinds of issues, not just physical issues, but also mentally. More elderly suffers depression. In some cases, they are suicidal. What can cause depression if you are living without friends, family members, or support group? Imagine you cannot recognize your family members. You cannot connect and relate to anybody and just living in your own world. In Singapore, 1 in 10 people have above the age of 60 suffers dementia. Earlier in the slide, I mentioned my Re-Tyre, R-E-T-Y-R-E. And what does it mean? My definition is R stands for renewed focus on preventive health and wellness for a healthier you. E for experience and let your second journey be more meaningful and purposeful. T is time to unlearn and relearn with an empty cup mindset. Y is for you, that you should take action and plan your path to this retirement or what you're going to do. R is to revitalize your dream. If you have been too busy with your work and have lost touch with your friends, reconnecting the dots. And E is to embark on a new trend of health and wealth in your next journey. This is my definition of Re-Tyre, R-E-T-Y-R-E. So this is a journey and not destination. So what's yours? I love this quote. It says, without vision, you have no direction. Without direction, you have no purpose. By Steve Gilliland. Okay, I found my compass in life to stay youthful and stay purposeful with my Re-Tyre, R-E-T-Y-R-E, for my second half journey. So how about you? I mentioned in the beginning of my presentation that I have a decade of ventures for the last 10 years, I've been looking out for businesses that suits my second half journey. Well, finally, I found the right business model in Avita. Of course, I have to unlearn and relearn with an empty cup mindset, as I do not have network marketing experience. But I am thankful for the support by the Avita family. In Avita, I learned the 4 key principles of running a successful business. So what are the 4 key principles? First of all, the product must be unique, consumable, which with repeat purchase, and it can add value to people's life. Is there a market for this product? Not only locally, but there's a possibility of scaling into global market. Is there a growing trend for different generations? And is it the right time now? So what is the trend now? The sunshine trend is now wellness and health for anti-aging, especially for the baby boomers, those born between 1946 to 1964. The late boomers are more affluent and educated now, and they will find ways to prevent them from degenerative disease, right? And then Gen X, born in 1965 to 1976, they would want to slow down aging and want to champion their wellness business. Gen Y, or the millennials, they want to explore and ride on this wellness boom and be successful and be wealthy when they start early. Right, I would like to find out, those of you who are here attend this talk, how many of you are baby boomers? If you're baby boomers, you type 1. If you're Gen X, you type 2. And if you're Gen Y or millennials, you type 3. Let me see. How many of you are from different generations? Oh, 1, 3. Oh, Jenny is from millennial. Okay, 1. Okay, any more? 2. Okay, some are Gen X, right? Okay, a lot of Gen X. Yep, good. Thank you. I'm thankful to my friend from the Philippines who had introduced me and get to know Dr. Lucero and Tinette in Avita and explored more in this preventive wellness. Of course, we must also thank this inspiring lady, Miss Li Xiangyin, the founder and CEO of Avita, a very magnanimous leader, and her motto is, life is a gift and never take it for granted. It was from one of the Soaring Eagle event, and I learned the vision and direction of Miss Lee's foresight in preventive wellness for life in this blue ocean strategy. She always reminds us we cannot control the length of our life, but we can create the value of how we live. She founded Avita in 2007, and this is a Singapore company. Avita provides anti-aging and preventive wellness solution. We are very thankful to Ms. Lee for bringing all the top world-class wellness product into the market. Ms. Lee brought Celogen, a top premium Switzerland oral cell supplement, to Singapore in 2009, and it has since shared and helped thousands of people to improve their lives and well-being. Avita's vision is for a better life, for a better world. This picture was taken during Avita 11th anniversary in 2018, celebrated at Ritz-Carlton, Singapore, where all the associates from various regions come together to celebrate the great occasions. Avita is the first Singapore network marketing company to be selected as the principal sponsor for 2007 and 2008 National Day Parade, which is NDP. So in Singapore, NDP is a very important event where it is celebrated nationwide. Here you can see that Avita is among the big corporate sponsors like DBS, PUB, SMRT. And of course, to be a sponsor for such a big event, the company has to go through stringent selection process. We have a good standing with the Singapore government, and we are thankful to be selected. We have a series of 5 main categories of products for life. that look after the well-being of every human being. Avita products for life are QS Herbal Hair Sculpt for healthy hair, Arome Therapy for purity of air that we breathe in, especially during this pandemic where COVID may be airborne, Life Biotics and enzymes for healthier gut system, Royal Serum for face and reduce wrinkles, Matrix Cell for breast cancer prevention and inflammation issues, NGF for brain cells and autonomic nervous system, our star product, Celogen Nutrition for cell renewal, and our TCM Herbal Essential Oils and Meridian Workshop. And last Sunday, we have a new launch, Salava, which will help in reducing the plaques and LDL in our arteries. These will be a huge market in the chronic disease era. All our wellness products are unique and consumable, and it has huge expanding market, and the time is now. This is an expandable business, and we can do it cross borders. Avita is present in 9 countries with a HQ in Singapore. We have offices in other 8 countries with a population of more than 700 million. From Singapore, the little red dot, we can expand to Asia Pacific, where the traveling time is within 7 hours. This is also in line with Singapore government's advice for Singaporeans to venture out within the 7 hours flight zone. With this new normal in COVID pandemic, we do not have to travel, and our communications can be done over Zoom and phone calls. With such a big market, I look forward to bring our Avita wellness products, including our star product, Celogen, our top anti-aging supplement, to the untapped markets. So what does Celogen do? It contains mainly antioxidant for cellular nutrition. Okay, step 1 is to protect the healthy cell and remove free radicals. And step 2, the premium quality nutrients help to repair damaged cells and maintain it, and helps to stimulate the dormant cells to work. And step 3, it helps to regenerate, to rebuild and rejuvenate new healthy cells and dispose unhealthy cells. You can see the 3 ingredients with the red asterisk: the BioDNA marine complex, the peptide E, collagen, and the hydro-MN peptide. They are the proprietary formula of Celogen. Celogen is processed using advanced co-extraction technology to preserve its efficacy and premium quality. Right, earlier in January this year, there is an article in Straits Times shows that studies researched by the hospitals in Singapore mentioned that supplement can improve senior strength. The researchers mentioned that older adults will require up to 30% protein in their diet to maintain the same muscle mass as a young person in their 20s. One of our ingredients in Celogen, MN peptide, which is a premium quality protein, has clinical studies showed that it will increase muscle mass and helps in other joint degeneration issues. We certainly have a big market for the elderly. My mom is 90 this year, and she's hearing impaired and requires wheelchair when moving out of the house. She's unable to swallow those meats and vegetables and can only eat soft food or porridge. And doctor says she has protein deficiency. Besides just depending on eggs for protein, my comfort is to give her Celogen to support her immunity, NGF to stimulate her nerve for hearing loss and brain cells. And she also uses our TCM herbal oils. I'm thankful that I can care for her with Avita supplements and products instead of giving allowance, which she can't use the money. In fact, lately after taking NGS Plus, within 3 months, we can see improvement, that her voice is more audible and aware of the surrounding, which she has been quiet for some years due to her hearing loss. And she also asked questions on my sister's moving into her new flat and asked her, how much does it cost? Well, my mom, does she look good at her age? Celogen Premium Quality has been clinically tested and certified by worldwide independent certifications. It has been certified BSCG drug-free, and which is also a banned substance control group, which is safe for elite athletes and professionals. According to the Global Wellness Institute, the wellness industry is valued at 4.8 trillion, and it's been steadily growing now for quite some time. And the COVID-19 pandemic has completely changed the face of the wellness industry in less than a year. Virtual wellness online is going to continue to be the major trend in 2021 and 2022 and even after. We can now conduct meridian therapy, team bonding wellness via Zoom for corporate employees to practice work-life balance. Avita products fits almost all segments ranging from future medicine, anti-aging, and personal wellness, east and west. There is a huge market that we can tap on. Welcome all of you to join me in this wellness venture. With a tremendous growing market, how do you get started? We have 7 ranks in Avita. You can start as a VIP member and enjoy a 20% product discount. As you move up the rank to silver and gold associate, you enjoy further rebates. But for those who are keen to embark on the business, your short-term aim is to be a platinum director as soon as possible. Because from platinum director to diamond president, to pearl ambassador and crown ambassador, these are the unnamed shareholders. And meaning that we are entitled to Avita global bonuses. And the nearest rank to platinum director is gold associate. This is also a business startup position. For those who are keen to embark on this business, my advice is to start up with a gold associate position. And once you become a platinum director, you enjoy almost double income compared to a gold associate. As you move up, there'll be additional rebates and commission. For details, please talk to your introducer on how you can get started. So what do you do? Our mission is for a better life. You share wellness and skills with customers and touch lives one at a time. For a better world, you need many network enterprise leaders and multiply your team to touch many lives at a time. For a business to sustain, having a business system is crucial. To start with the business, Avita Education System have a comprehensive training and coaching session with a series of courses for you to attend and understand more on the products and system. Do not worry if you do not have any network marketing experience. Just plug into the system, as our courses will equip you with the necessary skills and knowledge to be a professional networker. IES, the Specialist Stock Industrial Expert Seminar, our company usually invite experts from different industries to share with us on their success stories. So last Thursday, we have a dual power coach, Miss Eva Chong, to share on the mindset and language, and all the distributors have greatly benefited from her talk. Here you can see on the slide, this is our Elite Eagle Zoom breakout room where some of our associates whipping over some personal sharing. It is our culture in Avita Education. We learn together, we laugh together, we cry together and support each other. We are never lonely. I believe if you are a solopreneur, you won't be able to enjoy this valuable culture. Every month, we also conduct Entrepreneur Leap Seminar, which means ELS. And we have participants from different countries and even friends from other sides of the globe, which is their sleeping time, and they dial in, and because they are interested in our franchise business. So we also have young millennials joining us in the ELS to explore into this entrepreneurship. This coming November 20th, we have the next ELS. All are welcome to come and explore. And with the pandemic, it has changed the way how we conduct the business. We used to travel to different countries, and now we can be connected on Zoom, and this is the new normal. And we are able to expand to more countries as we are not restricted by geographical location. Invest in yourself and take it as a personal growth, and expand your knowledge and skills for a lifelong learning journey, and use your wisdom to lead others. Stay abreast of the latest trends or advancement and follow the latest news. I'm very thankful to Avita, and I'm trained to be a speaker, and we organize wellness program. This is a wellness talk for 100 PAP kindergarten teachers, and we can even leverage on different teams to support us. I never get a chance to do public speaking when I was in corporate. Not only I get to learn to be the speaker, and I'm thankful that I can participate in many community services projects where I can contribute back to the society. The company has always believed in giving back to society, and Avita was invited by People's Association to participate the project We Care at Garden Party at Istana. Every alternate year, Avita collaborates in the project We Care held at Istana for the less privileged and senior citizens or low-income family. We are always the loudest and attract many corporate companies, and they invited us to do wellness talk for them. While doing good, we are also doing our business. Right. For those who are here for the first time, I hope the slides have given you a better understanding and give you some insights on how to stay useful and purposeful. We're going to have a 20-minute breakout room session. You can introduce yourself, share with us your thoughts and takeaway. Our diamond and platinum leaders in the breakout room will facilitate and answer your questions. So you do not have to do anything. You'll be teleported to the breakout rooms. Okay, see you later. Okay, yeah, okay, everyone back to the main room. So how was your sharing just now? Is there enough time? Can we have some good sharer of what's your takeaway? So leaders, can you probably let us know if there's any guests would like to share, any good sharer from the guests from different rooms? Room one, anyone? Kids room, anyone would like to share? I can't get.
Yeah, hang at room one. Hey, Tiffany, maybe you want to share, some of your thoughts after listening to Catherine's talk this afternoon. Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany. Where are you, Tiffany? Hi, Tiffany. Want to unmute yourself? Yeah, and then share, some of your take. I think you're muted, Tiffany. Okay, you are unmuted. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I try to unmute myself, but I cannot. Now, okay. Yeah, just now is it Jumai? Sorry, I forgot.
Joey.
No, not Joey.
Gina.
TCM.
Jermaine.
Yeah, thanks for her. The sentence is really important. Like no excuse to do anything if you want. If you don't want, you have thousands of excuses. Yeah, this is it depends on ourselves how we want. sorry, my poor English.
No worries.
Sometimes it's not like people reject you. Ourselves reject ourselves, blocking ourselves to move further. So it's not outer part of anyone, it's ourselves. So we need to change our own mindsets. I want to success, I want to fulfill my dream, I want to do anything. Yeah, just move it, just take action. Yeah.
Well done, Tiffany.
Okay.
And, congrats, all the best for tomorrow, right? In signing up your GA.
Okay, thank you.
What do you building up your team?
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you.
All the best to you. Tomorrow you'll sign out, right? Thank you.
Thank you.
Any more sharer from other room? How about whose room? Our room is, how about Mary? Just now you invited one of the guests. I can't remember her name.
Suchin, yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, Suchin.
Share?
Suchin, you want to share with us? Yeah, your takeaway?
I'm not sure what to say, but I think it's a mind-opening session for me, especially this afternoon when I had coffee with Mary. We were talking about retirement, and suddenly this evening I heard about a lot of ideas or opportunity for retirement, even no matter what's your age, as long as you're ready for retirement. I think the Re-Tyre is actually another openings or another path that I could try, which is very nice. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah, thank you, Suchin. Yeah, there's many ways of retirement. Life not just after retire do nothing and rest, just stay at home and watch Korean movie, right?
Yes.
It can be very meaningful. Yeah, well, welcome,
Help the
Suchin.
community as well.
Yes, help the community. Correct.
Yeah.
That's what
The community.
If you don't do anything, you become senile. Okay. Another
thank
room.
you.
Any more sharer?
I would like to invite Charlene to share. Charlene joined our ambassador course, actually was thinking of learning so that she can make use of the skills and our oils in her salon, her beauty salon. But right now, she has changed her mindset. Charlene, can you share?
Sure. Thank you, Wendy. Good evening, everyone. My name is Charlene. Thank you for Wendy and Chomping to lead me into Avita. And besides using the oil itself, last time I not really wanted to go into the business, but after attending a few sessions, a few classes, then I realized that this is a very good platform. So that's why when I have this salon of mine starting 1st November, I'm a beautician. Actually, I'm a beauty therapist, and I have decided to get the full set of oil and start to learn. So I'm just a new ambassador 2 weeks ago, right? I just qualified to be an ambassador. I'm very happy and glad to be in Avita team. The whole family, y'all are very jovial, very lively, and very fun group of people. And I have seen that y'all care for each other very well, so make me feel very warm in this family. So I also start using Celogen a few days ago, and the Celogen was the effect of inside me that I feel, because I always make my whatever products that I want to use, I must be a product of the product. So so that I can explain the effect of the product itself when I'm using. So that's why every single product that Avita have, I would like to try, so that I could help my customer as well. Whenever every customer have a problem of themselves inside out. So from there I can lead them. So that's my thought. And the Celogen, after I listened to Catherine's just now explanation, and I can feel the power of the Celogen, because I just took 3 days ago, and whatever pain that I have, especially my head and my knee, it really had the effect, and it start to heal. And it gives me a lot of energy in the day. And I have to do a facial customer. It takes 2 hours just to do extraction. It's very tiring. but it gives me the energy that I can at least get 2 customers a day together, back to back, with won't feel that tiredness inside me. So the effective of Salogen is very, very powerful, that I should say. That's my sharing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charlene. So you are doing your spa business. So I was sharing just now that I looked into this spa business also about 2 years ago after I got my certificate. But in the end, I quit because I stopped thinking of opening the spa because for the rental is so expensive. Every month, if you have not enough customers and you have to keep putting on your strength to keep doing massage or whatever for people, I find it that why do I have to do such things also? So I think advocating TCM Meridian is much better, right? Okay, so thank you everyone. So any more sharer? If not, okay. So I welcome all of you to join us in this wellness venture to stay youthful and purposeful, and most importantly, create your own values and dignity.